Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and today is WIP weekend number 44, and I've got a few finished items also. I have had a very busy week, and for some reason, I started so many WIPs this week. It's unbelievable, but I'm hoping I can get them all done in time. A few of them are collabs or crochet alongs that I've decided to join into, and they'll tie into some of my donations. So that's why I started those. So I'm going to get started because I do have quite a few things to show you today. And the first thing I want to show you, and we'll get this one, is I've been working on my diamond painting. And I'm almost finished. I have a few things here and then little bits of colors in there. So I'm almost finished my diamond painting. And I've been working on this diligently because I need to vacuum my floor because I had left some of the little packets out. And as you know, I have a new kitten, and she has dragged some of them off the table and they're on the floor. So I'm trying to get it done to make sure that I have enough to finish so I can vacuum. So hopefully I'll get that done today and I'll be able to vacuum my carpet in here because it's full of little tiny diamond beads. She did that last night and the night before. I thought I put them away properly, but she got into them. She's letting us sleep through the night. We hear her once in a while. And love having a little kitten around again. So that was my very first WIP, and now we can get into some crochet WIPs. My first WIP I'd like to show you is a shawl, and this is a shawl I'm doing for the Shawl collab with Jackie at Crochet ADHD. I've done a bit, not much on it, but I've got till the middle of March to finish this one. So that's how far I've gotten on that one. And it is a 4-row repeat and very easy to memorize. And I am using Shawl in a Ball. So I will link Jackie's channel below if you'd like to join in. You've still got lots of time because it's not due till the middle of March. So that's my first shawl. My second shawl I'm doing, and it's a crochet along from Judy Crochet. I'm going to get this wrong. I want to read it out. Judy's Creations in Crochet. And she puts out a picture from her, I believe it's calendar, and I'll insert the picture somewhere in here, hopefully. And the colors are beautiful. I found some yarn upstairs that I've had, and one of my goals was to make some shawls to donate to our seniors home up the street. So that's what I did. I'm following Carrie Penny's tutorial. I will link Carrie Penny below. And that's the shawl so far. So I have gone through one skein and I'm using Craft Smart. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. And it's called Purple Flowers. Don't know if it'll get the right color. Nope, but it's about there. So I'm very pleased with this. It's a very, very simple pattern. And I like the way it curves up at the ends. Whoops. So that way it falls over the shoulder. I'll just throw this around me right now. And it throws over the shoulder and sits there. So you don't have to really work at keeping it or use a clip. So I thought these would be great for some of the women in the wheelchairs when they, touch cold. So, and the colors are not too bad, not something I would wear, but I'm hoping that it could keep somebody warm. So that is my second shawl that I'm making. And Judy does it once a month, and then you can send in your pictures, and she displays them all at the end of the month. So I'm getting yarn all over me. So that's another crochet along that I'm working on. And my son's birthday is coming up in March. And when he was younger, he played rep football for the city of Burlington. And every weekend we'd be go out at a different game all across Southern Ontario. And we even went into the States to Buffalo to play some games. And he played football from 7 years old till he graduated from high school. So I found a pattern in Crochet World, and I don't want to show the pattern too much. Page 44. So I thought I would make him, I'm going to cover this, a football. So I started that yesterday. And the colors I'm using is Craft Smart in the color, says, sorry about that. It says wine, but it is a brownish color. And Craft Smart in white. And it's done in 4 panels, and I've gotten 2 of the panels done. And I'm trying to crochet very tightly because I don't want any of the stuffing to come out when I'm finished. And then I'm working on my 3rd panel here. So I'd like to get that done for his birthday. It's the beginning of March. And I'm hoping to, sorry, my cat just jumped up on my dining room table. So, can you get down, please? Get down. Get down. Good girl. Sorry about that. So, I'd like to make him a football field blanket too. So, I'll probably do that in brown. And look who has come. She was sleeping. She has grown a lot since we've had her. We've had her for almost a month now, maybe 3 weeks. And, but that's why we think she's still a kitten, because she has grown, unless she was just malnutritious. Like, we're not sure. But she's been a good little kitty. Jumps up on the dining room table, which drives me crazy. But I do have a water bottle that I do spray at her sometimes to stop her from climbing on things and touching things. But and she's klutzy. She just fell off the chair. She's klutzy, so that's why I really think she is a kitten, and we're so happy to have her. So that's the football, and I'll probably start the blanket as soon as I can find the pattern again. It was a football field with the lines in it, so I'll just do, he does a lot of gaming on his computer, so I thought while he's sitting at his computer, I could put the lapgan. He can put the lapgan on top of him. So I started that. And another collab is I'm just going to Luck of the Draw. And I watched a whole bunch of people on YouTube do Luck of the Draw last year, and it just started up a couple weeks ago. And it's from Nan's Next Knots, and every Thursday she picks a color. So what you do, sorry, it fell down after the cat fell off the chair. I've picked my colors here. You really can't see them. They're in blues and purples, and I've got purple tweed, purple, light jasmine, navy tweed, navy, light blue, light periwinkle, and I got some purple scraps. So, and then you have a main color. So I have picked all my colors. I've got it in a bag that I picked up. I'm not even sure where. And I have, the main color I've used is Erin, and it's a red heart. And I've got all my colors, whoops, in the bag here. You're seeing mostly blue, but there are purples in here too. Like that's the light jasmine there. The colors aren't turning out true. But I've picked my 8 colors, and I have done my first 2 weeks. And it's a great little pattern. She has the pattern linked on her channel also. So this is how it's starting out. And what I've done is I'm only doing it about 30 inches wide. So once I get to 40 inches, I'll stop and I'll start another blanket. That way they can go to my wheelchair lapgan donation. So those are the two colors there. And the first one is periwinkle, and the second one is a very, very deep purple, which is showing blue right now. But I can take a picture of these and I'll pop it in here so you can see all the colors in the bag and the colors of my blanket. So let me see. I've got so many things on the go. Shawl, sweater. Oh, the sweater. So I had finished my sweater that I was making from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and my daughter fell in love with it. She liked the pattern, so I have started another one, and this is the back panel. So, and I am using Vanna's Choice in the color. Not sure yet. I believe it's olive. Yes, olive. And that's turning out great. Like some colors don't turn out and some of them do. So I started that, and I'm trying to get at least 3 or 4 rows a day in there. So I started that this week. So a lot of starts this week. And on this, I am using a 6.5 crochet hook. I try and keep the hooks with them. My favorite hook is 5.5 millimeter, and I do most of my blankets. I'm going to say 95% of my blankets in a 5.5. And this one just required a bigger hook, and I like the way it's turning out there. So that's another WIP that I'm working on. So football, luck of the draw, a sweater, and 2 shawls. That's what I started this week. So I've got a lot ahead of me, and I'm sure I'll get them done, except Sunday is football, and we will be going to one of our good friends. He has had, except for during COVID, he has had a football party every year, and he's got a beautiful house. And there's going to be 75 of us in the basement, and it's set up spectacular. And everybody brings some food, and there's a chili bake-off, and you vote for your favorite chili, and other people bring desserts and veggies and so on. So we'll be there all day Sunday, and that's my main day for crocheting. So I'm not going to get that much done this week for crocheting. So that's what my weekend's looking like. Now we can get on to my finished items. My son called me out of the blue last night actually, and I did it last night. And I had made him a cute little, I believe it was a cat, and I made it earlier on in my crocheting. I've been crocheting for 3 years now, and I think I did it like in my first year, and it was just a cute little cat, about that big, and I made it out of Bernat velvet. And he called me last night, and he said, "You know that kitten you made me?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, he just got a rescue dog. He goes, "Well, the dog loves it. He carries it around, but I don't want him to ruin it, Mom. Can you make me another one?" So last night I went upstairs and I had some velvet, and it's the only color I had left. So I made, and it is called a Squish Buddy. And I got this pattern from Craftably Ever After, and I will link her link below, and she links to her pattern. Very simple pattern, very easy to do, very soft. So this dog is a big dog, and it was a rescue. We're here in Southern Ontario, and it came from Texas. So he's got a new dog and loves to carry a squishmallow around. So I made this for him last night. It took me not even an hour to make. So it's very simple. It's just uh, increasing for a bit and then making the lines, decreasing for a couple stitches, and then a single crochet along. I guess I shouldn't really be telling you the pattern, but it's free pattern on her site. And then I just made the ears. The ears are different because I made a cat and she makes a dog. So that's it, a little kitty cat that I made for my son, and he'll be coming over later on today to pick it up. And it's so soft because it's made out of Bernat velvet, and the color is violet. So that's one of my first finished item, and I've got enough, I believe, and I'm going to make another one for the baby so Levi can have one too. So I'll make one for Levi this weekend, hopefully. My second item I finished, and I'm not sure if I already showed you this or not, but I did finish my son-in-law's hat that I made. So I just start with oh, I think 75. Um, oh, I'm losing it. Sorry. I start with 75. I cast on 75, and then the brim is just knit 3, purl 2, and I do that for almost 2 inches, and then just knit all the way around, and then do some decreases at the top. So his favorite color is green, and his daughter picked the yarn for him, so he'll be getting a new winter hat, and he wears hats every day, so it's great for him. So that's a finished item. And then my final finished item is my Marquee challenge that Heather, the Crochet Witch, and Bella's Creative Crafts um, put out. And this month, the movie was, and it's right here. And I picked out a lot of the colors in the gems, Goonies, that's the name of it. And what I did is I just did a rectangle granny square. And for my border, I just used all the colors that I used in the granny square. So I did a three, 1, 2, 3, repeated it 3 times, and it turned out to be almost 30 by 40. And I started with a chain of 26. So it would be actually the first single crochet row is 23. So that's how I started that, and it turned out really well. I love the colors in here. It looks nothing like the poster, but I use the colors in the poster, and I'm very pleased. And this is another wheelchair lapgan that will be getting donated at the end of the year. They send them out. That's fluff flying around from the blanket. They will be donated in December, so they'll be hanging around. I'll wash them all before I donate them. And how I wash them is tiny, tiny bit of soap, wash them and rinse them twice and throw them in the dryer for about 5 minutes. And then I hang them over my banister to completely dry. So that's my finished items. So I had a lot. I started a lot this week, and I'm hoping I can finish some of them before next week. And I'll be working diligently on the football, and I'll make another Squish Buddy out of the remaining yarn, and we'll see how far we get along on some of the crochet alongs. So I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. Hope you get all your WIPs done. I will not, but I will try for sure. And have a wonderful week, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.